So last stream we started leveling the Saboteur on normal and elite. Yo Circle, how are you, man? Welcome. Hey ho stream and also hey ho YouTube. We're gonna start second part of this Saboteur leveling here in Ultimate today. So let's go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Rust streaming again. Kek W. Hey Bloodman, how are you, man? Welcome. Alright. So we got some items in the last round actually. Like a Stone Fist Rebuke as well. Unfortunately we're not leveling like a Force Wave character. But... So let's check out the resistances, which all seem pretty good except for fire, right? I mean, yeah, fire is fine as well actually. What is this, ultimate? Really? Okay. I guess we just start them. Right? Oh yeah, I was here already before, right? Yeah, we did. Yeah, I remember. We did like the ultimate thing before normal elite, like the very first quest on it. So we can go right into the setter here. And we're level 69. I mean, perfect level, right? For leveling and ultimate. No, I don't really know where I wanted to put these points from now on, but we will figure it out somehow. Because I've already maxed out in demo, right? Probably I should start picking up Flashbang from now on. That might sound okay. I guess. It's gonna be a next and order Saboteur. I mean, it would be a good Saboteur, and maybe it's gonna become a next order Saboteur if what I'm trying to do right now is gonna fail. But currently the plan is for it to not become a next order Saboteur, but this instead. But we'll see. It's perfectly, I mean, like, it's really gonna be very easy to switch between next Ortus and the build I'm doing, though, because both are like kinda cold and, I mean, yeah, you don't have to like re-level devotions that way, unless, I mean, you would probably have to like re-level Dying God devotion, for example, because next Ortus dual wield Saboteur would probably wanna go for Dying God, right? But other than that, we can switch around between those two builds rather easily. Alright. I think we just proceed here, right? Naked and obese. Or obsessed. What? Oh yeah, also, I will switch around devotions later. Not now though. Like, there's one thing I wanna switch to, I believe it was. Like, I think I'm not gonna have Spider later, right? But what was it instead? Let me check. I'm gonna switch over to the Raven actually, instead of Spider later. But that's like the only change I'm gonna do, right? So, yeah, I mean Spider's fine as well. Like the Raven, the only advantage of Raven is gonna be that I will also be able to have this node here, the Frostburn node, which is pretty good as well. But right now it's not necessary at all. Yo Lucas, how you man? Welcome, welcome. Still dreaming. It's gonna be the dream Saboteur though. So dream on. Called Granada. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna work. We'll see. You like I personally favorize the Granada ability quite a bit. Even though like the general consensus is that people don't like it that much. I don't know, I like it. Why'd you go for Dying God? For the crit damage and attack speed, yeah, exactly. Dying God is pretty good on almost any default attacker actually. Like you don't have to go for it, but it's always good. And in most cases even better than say Leviathan, actually. And also it's not only like crit damage and attack speed, it's also like the base nodes give you like lots of offensive and defensive ability, right? So that's great as well. Oh, we have to cross the bridge over here, right? No, where's the bridge? Oh shit, I lost. Lost in Cairn. The bounce. Oh no, we missed it, right? What is this? Random legendary from that chest, okay, from that sarcophagus. Oh, here it is. Interesting. I mean, I could also just continue using the devotions that I have right now, also for next daughters, right? That wouldn't be bad either. Not bad at all. But I guess Dying God might be better. We had Cold Blackwater Cocktail. That's true. The thing is, my setup will have Cold Blackwater Cocktail as well. Like, it won't have cold effects, like it won't look like it is cold damage, but I do have like global, like full global conversion from fire to cold, so it's not only gonna be Cold Granada, but also Cold Blackwater Cocktail actually. Yeah, without visuals it would be trash, obviously. True. Stop healing, Milton. Oh yeah, Blackwater Cocktail is also like a good thing. I should start using actually. Because I don't have flat RR on my devotion setup right now. Because I do want to use Agonizing Flames for that. So yeah, I should probably start using it as well. Alongside Flashbang. Yeah, that's true. And it's called actual role-play game after all, right? So you gotta be a role player. $420k for VIP status, huh? I see how it is. I mean, you gotta go with meme numbers, right? And I have to like give you something like to try to aim for, right? You have to like, I gotta like give you guys a long-term goal as well. Oh, are you the guy who commented on YouTube as well? Like, did you actually manage to kill Creative Entertainment as well with it? Holy, what? I should maybe watch this. Only 418,830 points left for VIP. See, like, it's easy, right? With the use of cluster is possible. I mean, yeah, like, it's definitely... like, using a cluster against crate boss is not a shame at all. Like, just check out Michael, I also did it only with a cluster. Let's put the cocktail here, actually. But yeah, that's amazing to hear, actually, like, that's really nice. And if you're gonna upload it, I'm gonna link it into my description as well. Or, I wanna put it on the forums, like, as well. I wanted to put it, like, on the forums the moment I made it. But I just don't have the time for it yet. Oh, damn. Then I can also, like, link your videos in the thread on the forums once I do one. If that's fine for you. Oh, you have it already? Nice, nice. Oh, did I talk to him? I did, right? Yeah. I already saved them. Is it worth putting more than 1 point into temper? It depends. Like, if you're playing a retaliation or a physical build, sure. On this build, probably not. Unless you need the DA desperately. But if you don't desperately need DDA, then no, I don't think so. Would you say you're playing any, I don't know, retaliation character, battle demo, or like a commando, physical commando, right? Definitely use temper, max it out. In general, like, I would say it's maybe a little bit worse than flame touched, but not too much. And I would probably also max it out on this build if I had more like physical to cold conversion. But I mean, I have like 100% fire to cold conversion later, so that's like the main reason why I'm... Holy shit, dude. Saboteur is kinda wonka sometimes. What are these damage types, man? I have like everything maxed out, right? I guess it's just physical, right? Wait, oh shit, I started with Duncan, am I drunk? Yikes, dude. Yeah, usually you shouldn't start with Duncan, always take Angram. 40% physique or like percent armor, it's just way better. Oh well, misclick. Just need to remember to like never craft anything on this guy ever. We don't need to go into the cave, I already have my 55 devotion points, right? Yeah. Arcane Undo, do you have a link? Or I mean, you can also like post a link on my Discord, for example. Alright, perfect. Just tell him, holy shit. Yo, Ashenlake, welcome, welcome. How are you? Oops. And drags here as well. Welcome, welcome. I already saw like no plant stream today, right? Pepe hands. Holy mother manca. Yeah, this is gonna be juicy for you guys to watch, I guess. Saboteur is not the tankiest class, as you can see. We have only 12% Fizz so far. And also like not even 10k HP, so... yeah. This might be a little bit rippy with low corset. And yeah, usually it's probably better to switch over from like local set to like another level 75 set if you have any. Maybe like Deathmark would be perfect for a Nightblade, right? But I'm not gonna do that because I'm a lazy boy. Wait, why are there like no fabrics whatsoever here? Alright, there gotta be one here, one up there, and one below them. 1, 2, 3 down here? Okay. That's fair enough. Alright, this shrine here, one of the rippier ones on Elite and Ultimate. Gotta respect it, especially the flash arts and also the poison pools. Can be quite annoying. Hey Adukant, welcome to the stream. You watch every single of my YouTube videos? Nice. Thank you so much for that. Hope I could help you out as well. Also thank you so much for the follow. Nice to see you in here. I don't. I know, that's fine. Yo, Happy Turtle, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Looking for a build, have to admit it's kinda strange in Grim Dawn. What do you mean it's strange about Grim Dawn? Like, strange to make a build, or strange to find a good beginner build? To be fair, most of my build highlight videos are not necessarily beginner friendly builds. I mean, my Death Knight is kind of beginner friendly if you like play it with Creek set. But other than that, I mean, yeah, the Conjurer, you can actually play the Conjurer as well. The Conjurer is pretty good for like starter build, I would say. Like, you can target farm the Dark One set, you can also target farm the Nightbringer. It's not that easy, but you can do it. And Conjurer is like also really strong without any gear. Every melee build tends to look like it's just auto attack. I mean, there are some melee casters, like my Pyromancer for example, right? Which is kind of like a... If you know like PoE's Thunder ability, it's kind of similar to that, I guess. But that one like requires a specific weapon, right? And then you have like Force Wave, which is, well, melee as well. or like kinda melee. It's like actually like medium range, I would say. It's like a casting speed based wave, right? I'm using that to like level most soldiers. I mean, it kind of like depends like what you're exactly looking for. Like, are you looking for a melee caster? I mean, you can use Kalidar's Tempest, for example, for that, like a Kalidar's Tempest Spellbinder or like Stunjack's Purifier. Those are basically melee builds, but use well, casting abilities instead. And isn't like, I mean, I'm not too familiar with PoE, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty bad at PoE. I've not played it that much. But isn't like the definition of a melee build like melee default attacks? Shouldn't that be like the standard type of build? And like Nightblade, for example, is very focused around melee default attacks, right? And because he does have like these weapon pool skills that proc off default attacks. And then you have Soldier with like Cadence, right? Which is also basically a default attacker. But other than that, there are many actual like melee casters in Grim Dawn that just use like a default attacker as a filler in between. For example, like melee, I don't know, like say a Bone Harvest Ritualist, for example, right? A Bone Harvest Ritualist will use Bone Harvest as its like main ability, but still use like a default attacker in between as like a filler. That doesn't mean that's like a default attacker build, it's more like it's a Bone Harvest build. He's good at Titan Quest though, if you have questions about that. I mean, if you have Titan Quest questions, rather ask them to Dreg or Kerplunk or Adios Ocelot, actually. Don't ask them to me. My Conjurer is a melee caster, for example, as well, yeah. My Conjurer does have Savagery, but I mean, it's very much a filler ability that you maybe use like once every minute. And he's using Sigil of Consumption, Bloody Porks, and when you go Totem instead for like damage and heal. So, I don't know. Yeah, like Conjurer is really great, or like many Vitality casters are actually very melee oriented as well. Also Necromancers with Ravenous Earth, because you do want to face tank enemies with Ravenous Earth because of their like, it's like a kind of like a volcano, right? That shoots out like projectiles, right? And you want those projectiles to shotgun the enemy. And how do you make sure that they always shotgun the enemy? Well, you make sure that the enemy stands on top of it. And if it's like a melee enemy, then you have to face tank it to make sure he always stands on top of it, right? So there are many. There are actually like a lot of melee builds in Grim Dawn that are casters and not default attackers as well. Cold Granada leveling? I mean, I wish I could level with Cold Granada, but it's not really possible. Like, the gear for Cold Granada starts at level 94, so up until then I have to like level as a normal dual wield Cold Knight later. Which I don't mind because it's really fast and fun. Yeah, I mentioned you, Adios, because you are good at Titan Quest, and if anybody has a Titan Quest question, you can, or they should ask you, and not me. Sidra is good now. Yeah, I mean the build that you literally linked last stream to like troll me is my Citadel of Consumption Conjurer. I mean, it's not like the only ability in that build, it's like one of 3 main abilities, I would say. But it's really good, actually, yeah. Yo, Skipper, welcome to the stream as well. Yeah, I wanna play Cold Grenade on the endgame. I like at least try it out, how good it is, or bad it is. Why did I not go for Fire Strike? It doesn't really give me that much without conversion for cold leveling. That's like the main reason, Exonius. Also welcome. Yo, Kerplunk. I've heard you're not, or like I've read you're not able to stream today. Hope you can like have a relaxing afternoon though, watching me instead. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay here. Welcome. The Sigil stack? Yeah, they stack. That's why you want like as much CR as possible for a like a Sigil build. So like the way damage stacking works in general in Grim Dawn, if you're like stacking the same ability on top of each other, or like on top of itself, the flat damage will stack, but damage over time will just refresh and not stack. So, but Sigil only has flat damage, right? It's like, it's not damage over time, but it's ticking flat damage, which is not damage over time, even though it sounds like it is. And because of that, you can actually stack it. Yeah. So the more Sigils you will have at the same time active, the more damage the enemies will take. Let's talk to some other people here as well, right? Grab some levels before we try to kill Krieg. Should be fine. I'm so hit, tired as hell. Damn. Did you like work all night or not? Did you like change your working schedule by the way? Because you did change your streaming schedule as well, right? Usually you were streaming like in the around noon or like before noon even, right? In the morning. And now you're more like streaming in the afternoon. I just have to love that some other turtle in their name is commenting about the excitement of going fast. True. Alright, this might be like a good procker here. The second phase at least. And yeah, I'm taking big physical hits, like my phys rest is terrible. And armor obviously as well. I don't know, it feels like the second phase actually deals less physical damage than the first phase, right? What is this? Interesting. Maybe that's actually the case, I don't know. And yeah, totems also stack, like they stack damage, the flat damage, and the healing as well. So yeah, it's crazy. Like Dark One is so crazy good actually. And it's target farmable. I mean, I don't know. Dark One is just the perfect like beginner set, I feel like. Apart from Krieg set. Alright, you got some people to talk to here. This guy, right? This lady whose brother is dead. This guy, yeah, like an ultimate. Usually you should not kill him if you wanna farm Crownless gang reputation, or like infamy at least, right? Because then you will always have like an additional boss to kill while doing a Crownly run. An idea of something, of a build, something pure melee Nightblade, I don't know. I mean, yeah, like the best pure cold Nightblades would be Spellbreaker and Infiltrator. Blade Master works as well. For Pierce also, like, yeah, again, Blade Master and Infiltrator. And yeah, like Saboteur can work as well for like dual wield, Nightblading stuff. But he's rather a little bit weaker, I would say, in general. And basically only works with like SR set and Exodore, to be honest. Other than that, he's super squishy. Leviathan Blade Master? I mean, if you wanna play a two-hander, yeah, but I think like Leviathan is better on a Death Knight. Leviathan is like a debate for a Blade Master, I feel. I mean, it's not terrible, but can do it, definitely. So these guys also hit you quite hard with their physical attacks. On top of Pierce, so you do have to absolutely max out Pierce and elemental resistance for these guys. I like Pierce and Fire at least. And we have maxed out Fire and Pierce. But yeah, their physical attacks will still hurt me quite a bit. Hey, each one, welcome to the stream, man. Also, yeah, for Acid, Dervish is definitely the best, and then Witch Hunter is like the second best. You can also do Chaos Witch Hunter with the Rosin set, right? But Chaos Witch Hunter only works with that set, so if you don't have the set, then it won't work. But yeah, it's a nice build as well. Yeah, almost every Nightblade can go like pure melee. The best ones are definitely Infiltrator, Spellbreaker, Blade Master, and Dervish. Those four are like the best. And the others all like also work, like Cold Trickster is also really strong actually. But Cold Trickster is also pretty squishy. Saboteur the same. Can be good, but really squishy most of the time. If you don't have like the exact gear that you need for that. I mean, what else is there? There's like Reaper. I mean, yeah. Reaper kinda only works with like Shadow Strike, Bone Harvest. With Morganath set. And then either a two-hander or dual build. Reaper is actually really good now with the Morganath set as well. But yeah, it's more like Shadow Strike based than like default attack based. A cold Saboteur. He's freezing. I mean, yeah. Loker's coat might be a little bit too thin, right? What do you think? Maybe he's like a chill main mantle or something. Like a Yeti fur. So I have to pick up the main skill first and then build around it, or this is how you guys do it? I mean, for leveling, pick a leveling, or like a main skill that is good for leveling first, yes. Almost every spell can work for that though. Some are like a little bit better, some are a little bit worse, but all of them do work. You just have to like know which is like a main skill and which is like not a main skill. For example, I don't know, like Blackwater Cocktail is, well, kind of good early on, but it's not really a main skill. I mean, you can max this out first. It's definitely one of the strongest ways to level a Nightblade, I mean a Demolitionist. But you will have to like use Fire Strike or like Granado or Canister Bomb as main abilities after that. Otherwise your damage will just fall off way too hard. This guy. And we don't have to kill those guys, we don't have to worry about them actually. But yeah, like you can always, the thing about Grim Dawn is it is very forgiving. So you can always like choose any skill that you think looks cool, or like if you check or like you hover over the description, right, you read it and you're like, hey, this looks cool, I'm gonna try it out. And then you try it out, and then try to max it out first to like see its full potential, and then if you like it, just go with it. If you don't like it, you can always respec, right? There's a spirit guide literally in the first town. You just have to like finish the very first quest, like it's just one quest, and then you can enter the prison, right? And inside the prison, there's gonna be this lady, the spirit guide, and the like top right corner, the northern corner, right? And yeah, just talk to her and respec your ability to something else. If you didn't like the first one, just try something else instead, right? Or say you found an item that gives you like bonuses to a certain ability, and you want to play around with that item, then do it. Try it out. To be honest, for your very first character, especially when you're playing softcore, I would say you don't have to follow a guide. Like, don't follow a guide, just try to play what is... Just like, try everything out yourself, and only check guides or like look up on skills if you hit a wall, right? Like, if you cannot progress, if you're like dying too much, try to figure out why you're dying too much. And if you're like dying too much, it's probably not gonna be because of the skill that you chose, but like because your defenses are too low. And yeah, if you deal no damage, then it's probably because of your skill, right, that you're using. But yeah, I think the game is a lot of fun, just exploring with the first character, doing like whatever you want. And as long as you can progress, you're fine. If you can't, look up or like check out the guide. Right? Or like, I don't know, ask streamers for advice, for example. I was like, use grimtools.com, which is like the best website for Grim Dawn, basically. Why did I close that tab? Oops. This one over here, right? Grimtools.com. Check this one out. You can like also theorycraft whatever you want here. You can also like say you've decided on a certain ability that you wanna play, right? And you're looking for like items for that. You can always check out that database, then item skill modifiers. Click here, and I don't know. You wanna play around a Arcanist with Chosen Sky Shard, right? Then you click on this, and then it will show you, make sure to have rare and epic ticked as well, at least rare. Then it will show you like all the green items and purple items that support that skill, or like, that have skill modifiers for that skill, so they have like heavy support for that skill. And then it will also like show you at the bottom here where it drops. If it doesn't show you anything, it's either blueprint or it's like a random drop. So that means like will drop randomly. But these that like can be farmed from specific enemies are really great while leveling as well. Like this one is a level 20 item, for example. Like there are like higher level versions of this as well, but you can get this from level 20 on, just to like kill some of these guys, and yeah, you can get that item and play around cold Chosen Sky Shard, for example. That's like another way how to figure out if like it's gonna be viable to play around a certain skill, is to like check it up on Grim Tools and to see if there are like any good skill modifiers for it, or like how easy they are to get as well. Like some might be easy to get, some might be really hard to get, so they're not gonna be that viable for like a first character, at least not while leveling. Like in my case, with this Saboteur, I wanna play cold grenades. Like, I wanna play this ability, but like with cold damage. But there's no item supporting that until level 94, so I have to first level up to 94 using other skills, and then I can go over to cold grenades. If I were to like say play lightning or fire grenades though, I could just start leveling with that right away, because that is supported even while leveling, but cold is not, so it always depends like what do you want to play exactly. Thanks, Obama. And yeah, you're welcome, man. And other than that, there are also always these beginner guides. Wait, why is it not working? Hello, Nightblade. Are you asleep? There we go. These are not made by me, but they're made by people that I know and that I think have a pretty good knowledge about the game, and they know what they're saying usually. So their guides should be good. Yeah, you can just become a pro with those, easy. But yeah, as I said, maybe just like look at the generic mechanics of the game guide first, and not look at like specific builds for your first character, and just like try to make your character yourself. That's like the most fun. And it's honestly also the most fun later, but maybe in between you wanna like try to do some build that some other people have made before doing like your own build, because it's just easy to do that. Troll monkas. It didn't hit me this time though. I also don't want to get hit on a Saboteur ever by that troll, I think. I would just... I mean, it would proc my blast shield, so the second hit might not be able to kill me, but still would be super... super scary actually. Holy shit, this guy's scary as well. Blast shield up, blast shield down, that's gonna be... monkas, right? Maybe not. Okay. I guess my fumble was too strong for him. Yo, make me laugh really hard. I mean, that's... Hold the shit in this. These guys with the pistols, they're like one of the weakest enemies in general in the game. But if you level with low card set and they have no armor, then it can be really scary when like lots of bullets hit you at the same time. You printed them out, holy shit. Yeah. If you want to learn them by heart, then that's maybe a good idea. Has a baby rattle as a weapon? Wait, what? Do I? Wait, who? Wait, what? I'm muted? Wait, what? Check mic. This guy can be scary as well, yeah. Knew it. His force wave, dude, holy moly. Okay. Wait, it's not gonna die because of that? Okay. Imagine falling for the old muted Frank. I don't know who would ever fall for that. Just killed Mook Drogon with a 20 Ritualist. Nice, congrats, man. I wanna actually try that with my new Ritualist as well, like my updated Ritualist with the Nightbringer. That should definitely be possible, I think. And Ravager as well. I mean, Nightbringer has lots of Fizzras. Are there any news about the new tower defense game that Crate is developing? It's not a tower defense game, what the fuck? It's a town defense game maybe, but not a tower defense game. You saw my clothes, but you still went for it. Okay, that actually made me laugh really hard. But, maybe there's another tower defense game at the same time, you never know, right? True. The battle took 6 minutes for McDrogan. That's a really good time actually. Despite I only had 2.6k DA, you could face tank him easily. I mean, okay. Yeah, McDrogan only needs like crazy lightning overcap, right? Other than that, he's not that hard. I mean, he's pretty hard, but like nowhere near Kalagadra or even Ravager, I would say. Against Ravager, you definitely need more DA though. Like, he has a DA reduction ability as far as I know, so yeah. Or he just like has more default away. I was thinking about if you have maybe like an away reduction ability, but as a ritualist you don't, right? You don't have wasting, for example. You're not an occultist, right? Mog Ok Drogon. Mog is on drugs? What? That was great HP. Yeah. Maybe I should like aggressively teleport into like a group of 10 people with no armor. They like pretty what? Pretty. Just pretty. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, code looks awesome, man, in this game. Code is also wildly liked, I would say. Especially like this blizzard, right? Like, look at this, look at that. The whirlwind. Oh shit, wait. Let me talk to this guy first here, right? Otherwise, it might fuck with the quest line, right? Hands up. It's time to drop Loker? No. What are you saying?
Well, you work here. We have to hit them hard and fast.
Just no. I will drop it on death. Yeah, exactly. Alright, you're gonna kill Darius Crown there, right? Here he is. What a surprise. That HP pot was an overkill. Like an overheal, I should rather say. Is he dropping it? Yeah, he is dropping it. You gotta keep moving against the sky a bit, right? Because his Aether Ground does stack. Did he? He did, right? Yeah, yeah. My good proc, that's a garbage. Like my good procking when he has his bubble up is kinda, well, can't really last steal down, right? Or like not that much. Yeah, exactly, rule number 1, just don't hit hit, right? Why would you take off local set if you just can like not get hit in the first place? Also Flap your ham, how are you, man? Welcome, welcome. Flappy flap flap. Segmog Drogon like Bavarian accent for auch Drogen. Maybe I did, yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe he's on drugs, right? You don't know. That's why he's so strong. I mean, he's like a... He's like a god or like an incarnation of a god. Maybe he just thinks that he's like an incarnation of a god, but he's only like on drugs, right? Don't do drugs, kids. Otherwise you might think that you're a god as well. Just don't get hit on a melee build. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, the thing is, don't get hit on a melee build also applies to melee builds, because it's just about like which ability you're getting hit by, right? If you're getting hit by trash abilities, that's fine. You just have to dodge like the Monk S ones, right? Yo, Mechanical Engineer, how you, man? Thank you so much for the bits. Blooms out for the engineer. How are you, man? Very much appreciate the bitteronis. Doesn't godhood come from just people believing in you? I mean, yeah, I mean, that's how godhood... I mean, that's how godhood in general works, right? Gods are just gods because people believe that they are gods. Like, if you don't think that, like, Zeus is a god, then he's not a god, because you don't believe in him, right? Like, gods gain and lose their power with faith, right? So, if people don't have faith in them, they don't have any power. And that's what I really like about Grim Dawn, because Grim Dawn actually shows you how this concept works as well. And in real life, it's the same, but many people don't actually understand that in real life. Because they think, no, that's not how it works in real life, like, there is God, right? He just is. No, he's not just like that, he exists because people believe in him. If people wouldn't believe in him, then he wouldn't exist. Because he just doesn't exist just like that. Because that's how gods work, right? Unicorns are real. I mean, yeah, you can also believe that unicorns are real, and if you believe unicorns are real, then they are real. Just as real as, like, any god is real, right? Very agnostic of me? Perhaps. I mean, maybe that's because I am agnostic myself as well. That's why. That might be why. That is true, yeah. Which, I don't know, like, as an agnostic, I don't really care about more or less people being agnostic, because that's like what agnosticism is about as well, like you don't care about that. But it's not a bad thing. Fool you are. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand intoxicating innocence. Dragoth you are. I don't know who that god is. But wait. Wait. I've heard the quote actually before, but I don't know where. I know, I'm bad with that stuff. Yo, Joxy, thank you so much for the follow. I haven't played Morrowind. I think I heard the quote on like some meme gif or something, but no, I haven't played Morrowind. By the way, try explaining to a Christian that if they that because of their belief that Satan exists, Satan actually is more powerful. Wouldn't like a good Christian stop believing in Satan then? Because they don't want Satan to have any power? Monka. Why can't I pick up this item? Why is it in the air? Okay, this. What the? God damn it, Kerplunk. Difference between believing in something and believing something exists. There's not too much difference, right? I mean, if you believe in something, then it also kind of exists, right? Or then you also like believe in its existence, right? Like, how are you supposed to believe? Okay, give me like an example on like what you would believe in that does not actually exist. Yeah, this game for so long and didn't play it yet, derp. I mean, it's about time then. It's a great game actually. Like, if you like ARPGs, I would say this is currently the best ARPG on the market when it comes to single player, at least. It doesn't have the best multiplayer interaction. I mean, it does have multiplayer, but it's not like that well implemented. It's good for like co-op with your friends, but beyond that, not so much. But yeah, for single player, it's awesome. I don't have faith in him, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true, but they still believe that he exists, right? And that alone already gives power to Satan, in a way, right? I mean, yeah, I guess he's correct, right? Like, they don't have faith in him, but they still believe in him, right? That's like something different. In a way. I mean, I don't know, that's maybe not that different, but... Holy, what the fuck? That was like just 2 arrows? Half my HP? Are you kidding me? Can they like crit me? No, they can't, right? 70% chance to hit. What? Believing in something equals having faith in something. Fearing something can give it power. I mean, if you fear something, then you also believe it exists. Because if you would not believe it exists, then you wouldn't have to fear it, right? Like, why would you fear something that doesn't exist? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You only fear something when you believe it exists. At least according to my logic. I know logic is... Well, like, logic can be very subjective. Even though it ideally should not be, but... That's like... That's why I only fear myself. I mean, yeah. Everybody else is just a part of my imagination. Feels bad, man. That's such a Pepper thing to say. Okay. Chill out a bit here. Time to take off a locker set? No. Oh shit. I was kinda getting scared of this priest over here. He was about to heal this guy, right? Nobody's saying Christians don't think the Satan exists. I mean... But isn't that like the same as they believe that he exists? Maybe I have like the wrong definition of like the word believe, I don't know. That's also like kinda... And also, I mean, like the meaning of to believe, right? Can have like different meaning in different languages, right? And that's also like... create some confusion sometimes, I guess. Let's wait for it. Oh no, that's actually not the slam, that was the cage. But I mean, we can just freeze this guy actually, so that's not a problem. Once we meet some of these gargantuans that we cannot freeze though, we have to be like really careful. Out of the topic, but didn't Nightfall used to have life leech? I mean, yes, it still had 7% on like 5 points out of 12. I mean, attack damage converted to health is basically life. Oh, you mean life leech as in like oh, that thing, yeah. I mean, life leech was kinda useless. Life steal, which is like attack damage converted to health, is like the only thing that really matters anyway. So yeah, they removed that from Grim Dawn. Cause like, at least once they took it up to level 100 via the the Ashes of Mammoth expansion, right? The values just weren't like that great anymore, and it kinda stopped mattering, so they just removed it. And gave skills like this normal lifesteal instead. At least some of them. Attaching it to dots so that you can heal from dots. I mean, yeah, that would be nice, I guess. Because currently there's no way to heal from damage over time attacks. That's true. Okay, let's kill the priest first, right? Alright, Kerplunk. Have a nice rest. You deserve it. And your body probably needs it as well. See you around later maybe. Thanks for stopping by. Life each stat would need to scale with player level at this point. Yeah, I think so too. Like, if they just scale it with like skill level, then it would be like really crazy strong out of the game and kinda bad later on. Also, we need to reapply our experience potion, right? Hey, the Slade, welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, actually, I actually forgot to do this. I wanted to add like a midway leveling Grim Tools as well. I guess it's a little bit late for that, but at least like a level 78 one I can give you guys as well, on top of what you will get later. Remember when Vindicate didn't have a name? Yeah, I remember. Let's do it like this, right? There we go. That's the black and white Fierce Blue Man. Yo, how are you, man? Yeah, like release Grim Dawn was very similar to Titan Quest style actually, but now it's less similar, I would say. Kinda wanna kill all these priests that spawn here first before doing anything else around this guy here. Otherwise we just heal the hero mob all the time, right? Actually, single target damage is not that great anymore. Maybe I should start like using Shard of Baranath component instead, right? The Cold Stone, yeah, definitely. Electrical Burn was renamed to Electrocute. Well, yeah. But Frostburn is still Frostburn, right? I don't know what it was named in the Titan Quest actually, but... Oof. Yeah. Shard is level 75, right? So I should add it now. I mean, I could use Fire Strike, but no, right? I mean, I don't have any conversion for neither Fire or Lightning or Chaos to Cold, so it doesn't really work right now. Was 55? Wait, what? Really? Oh. Well then, I fucked up a bit, I guess. How do I activate Akadagaja? You have to find... What was it, like Celestial something Essence? Right, and then you have to sacrifice that to the altar. And you find Celestial Essence, I believe... There's like a red box. There's like one red box per session, randomly located anywhere in Act 7, right? That always gives you one. And then you can also get them from something else, I believe, but I'm not quite sure where actually you can get them. Common Secrets. Yeah, that's the name of the box, exactly. Alright, let's craft the Shard of Bernath. Which is indeed level 55, damn, I fucked up. Blast Steel, Blast Spots, Whetstone, and Oleron's Blood, alright. Blast Steel, Blast Whetstone, and Oleron's Blood. Okay, I guess I'm not using it now. Gotta kill some guys in Act 3 first. Why did Battleground 3 Forge get retaliation penalty? Because it was too OP for retaliation bolts, that's why. Yeah. John Smith Cocktailer? No, like in general it's just too good. It wasn't because of one specific build, it was like every build, every retaliation build using that weapon was too strong actually. It wasn't just the Cocktailer. But yeah, it was also the Cocktailer. And I could have used the shard for like 20 levels already, like 24 levels, holy moly. I'm probably leveling it like way too slow now because I didn't. Oh well. Warlords are still OP. It's always gonna be a strong class, right? Just because of like all the synergy that it has. It's never gonna be a weak class. And there are still like so many different warlords you can make, like Retaliation, Ire Reckoning, Eternal Trauma, Octavius, Targo, Markovian, Warborn, right? I don't know, there's so many different ones. You can even do like Fire Warlord, right, with like Justy card set and the Bird Eater, right? And pretty much all of them are pretty strong, I would say. Like, maybe not OP, all of them, but strong, yes. And Acid Retail, yeah, that's true. With Sentinel of 3 as well. True, true, true. For any gear, I would say that Warlord is probably the strongest base mastery combo. Like the strongest naked character, you're saying, basically? Probably, yeah. I mean, Shieldbreaker and Conjurer are also like super strong without any gear. But probably not quite as strong as Warlord. Picnic. Yet Battle Mage is still on me. I mean, Battle Mage is not too terrible. I mean, the one I made is terrible, definitely, but... You can... I mean, yeah, damage is also always kinda terrible on Battle Mage, like, no matter how you make it. But tankiness, definitely not, like... You can even use Battle Mage for, like, a Leviathan build as well. Like, Leviathan Battle Mage is better than Blade Master, I would say, actually. The Bone Lancer. Indeed, indeed. I want to kill the trash first here so that I can just like focus on the big guy and his abilities. I do wanna dodge that one. Oof. That was a bit sloppy, but we did it. Just don't get hit, fumble OP. No, fumble didn't really work that well there. Also, the fumble doesn't stack from Ring of Steel and Flashbang actually, so it's not that great. Physical damage is the worst. I mean, chaos damage used to be the worst for like the longest time. But now, it actually got buffed, right? Because... of them reducing chaos resistance across all characters, across the board, like across all enemies, I mean. So chaos kinda got like a across the board resistance reduction buff. I'm not sure what really is the worst right now. Maybe Aether? Physical is kinda terrible. It is one of the worst ones. Oh, holy moly, man. Fire is also not too good, but I believe like Cold and Lightning are still considered to be the best. Or like lightning, I think is considered to be the best damage type at least. Not necessarily like builds overall, but like damage type. Okay, Chaos Casters kinda suck, right? Unless you use like Oblivion Relic, I guess. But even Oblivion Relic is probably better, like, as a Vitality caster than a Chaos caster. I mean, yeah, that's why you usually just play like physical with like big hits, so that armor doesn't matter that much. Other than that, you just play in turn trauma instead, right? Like IT is definitely way better than physical. IT builds just have like the problem with the what's it called? Reflect damage, right? Oh shit, dude. Dark one set with Oblivion. Yeah, Bitcaster. Yeah. I mean, you couldn't do kind of the same for Chaos as well, just need like Vitality to Chaos conversion. With like the Bloodlord. What's it called? Belt, for example, right? So that is definitely possible as well. One of my viewers did it as well. I'm not quite sure who it was. I don't really remember. But, I mean, that's not because... I mean, I'm just bad with names in general, I'm sorry. So, if you're actually watching right now, like, you who did this Chaos Oblivion build, I'm sorry. Just can't remember. Just keep attacking until there's the ghoul proc. Yeah, Vitality in general is like really strong. Juggernaut as a Chaos caster, that's true. Kinda. Man, I really kinda want more HP on this. Like 10k is not enough. Maybe we need to like use augments for HP actually. Like ring augments maybe or something like that. Or weapon, yeah, weapon augments maybe, right. Valgur got buffed. Wait, isn't Valgur... I mean, yeah, it's worse than Dark One, but... Valgur is like not bad, right? Like, if anything, I think they should nerf Dark One, actually. It's just so strong, man, holy shit. Yeah, like before Valgur, like Dark One was like the Kabbalist thing, right? And Valgur was like the one for ritualists or conjurers, right? But now Dark One is for all three, and Dark One's just straight up better. I mean, you are right that Valgur kinda has an identity crisis right now. Like its only identity is what, like Vitality Storm Totem and Sigil. But Dark One is even better with Sigil, like... I don't know. And also you can combine Dark One with Nightbringer, you cannot combine Valgur with Nightbringer, right? So Nightbringer kinda made Valgur even worse. And Dark One itself even better. Yeah, just listen to Bad Leaf and make everything LP. I don't know. Just give us Perma Warcry. Give Arcanist 50 RR. Buff Warborn cadence, right? So what am I mainly looking for? I'm just looking for a better ring, right? Like the ring here, this one, Imperious. I was using it for Pierce and Poison Rest. I still kinda need it for the poison. But other than that, I don't need this anymore. It's like a level 40 ring, right? And this one's level 52. I would very much like to have HP on my rings right now instead, actually. So let's see what I have in my stash. Rain of Fire and Ice. Non-mythical. I mean, yeah, for example, right? Also, I could use Undying Oath, by the way. Instead of that empowered one here that I'm using since like forever. I don't really need the Black Tallow, to be honest. Wardstone would give me Elemental and Bleed. I would lose some stun resistance though. Look at the 1% away roll. Holy shit. Why it's so bad. So I got one Undying Oath here, right? I got two of them here, and another Ring of Ice and Fire here. And also this one, Ring of Valiance, is actually pretty nice. Also Mark of Calamicious Desire is not that bad either. And the Ruby of Gardal. Oh wait, I have this one. What is this? Knight's Embrace. Can I allow to use this though? Maybe. Like, can I allow myself to use it? Like, am I able to use it without having shit resistances? We will see. And let's equip this and then try something else here instead. Okay, that will fuck up my elemental rest, right? I know, and Rionis is like so many resistances in one thing, it's crazy, man. I feel like Undying Oath has pretty garbage resistances, actually. I mean, these ones aren't much better, actually. They're even worse. Aether with ant cows. Brain power. Brain power. Okay, I mean, Vit is easy, right? You just use like one of these soul shards here. Why did I not use it here? I don't know. But yeah, the Knight's Embrace might be... I mean, it is really good offensively, but it also has... No, it has no HP, right? But this Ring of Valiance is actually really, really good. But I do need more poison rest then. Can't I just talk to these guys and get some poison rest for free or something? I mean, I can just talk to the guys in Devil's Crossing, right? They should be revered now, yeah. So we can just fix poison Vit through Devil's Crossing, right? And then use like a soul shard. I mean, not a soul shard. I mean, yeah, we use a soul shard on the ring and a Aethered Soul on the amulet instead, right? And we're kinda Gucci. Anyone knows when the next patch is coming? I mean, already this decade, right? That's what I said. Okay, let's grab 2 of this and 1 of this, right? Survivor's Perseverance to fix my Chaos and Aether, these 2 to fix my OA and DA, and then we use like this thing here, right? And the 1, and the 2, 3, 4, it's actually all we need. Yeah, I mean, might as well use this on top, right? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? I mean, yeah, this looks good, right? We even have this order on this already. What about the Rain of Iris and Fire now instead of the Chrono Ring I had? Pierce and Ally. I mean, I have Pierce overcapped by 45 now. I would have a bleeding problem though, right? I don't know. Guess I'm gonna keep what I have right now. That's fine. Put the smuggle over here. What else? What else? What else? Something with HP, right? So a corpse dust, for example. There we go. Alright, each one, teach one. Thank you so much for being here, man. See you around. Have a nice evening. Oh yeah, we can also switch around our relic, right? I've been using Death Chill for like the longest time now. But you could just use Nemesis instead, right? This one needs a sacrifice though, right? Sacrifice in the Bladestorm Talisman. Sacrifice. Needs Salazar's. Okay, never mind then. Not gonna do that one. Actually, 13 levels to go. I need to go back to the lady here, right? Monka. Monka Giga. Confirm Salazar. I mean, ideally, if you have Nemesis Red Egg Blueprint and you are like level 60 plus, you should do that, but I'm gonna skip. Actually, yeah, we can do it once, right? If I get the weapon, I'm gonna craft it. If not, I'm not gonna craft it, right? Because I actually have the quest as well, right? There's like some quest down here. Oh yeah, that's one, the strange key quest. This will actually give me like bonus reputation. I mean bonus experience. Egg experience. Right? I mean, I have the key already, so I don't need the key. What do you mean, a key, like a skeleton key, or? Because that would be nice. Hearing level up stream while playing a level 100. I mean, hearing the level up sound while playing a level 100 character feels good, man. Or maybe it's like feels Paragon levels, man. I don't know. Oh yeah, I wanted to actually grab Shadow Dance, right? Or like max this out to soft cap at least. That's what I wanted to do on the last episode. Can you skip the bridge? I skip Act 1 if you fix the bridge and go for 4 hills. Well yeah, but you won't have the Cronley quest done. Like, you can skip that, yes, you can do that. But you won't get any experience from like killing Cronley, or like any quest experience there. The only quest experience that you will get is like killing the troll, healing the guy with the royal jelly, right? You can do the quests and foothills, like recover the relic and blow up the barricade, right? You will get quest XP from those. And you will progress normally with the main story once you meet Algrim in Deadman's Gulch. So from this part on, like from Deadman's Gulch on, the main story is actually independent from the rest. So all of those will be fucked up. But from Deadman's Gulch on, like Act 3 and 4, you can still perfectly do that. So if you like skip Act 1 the way you described, you would have to like run through Act 2 without having any quests, so you have to like speedrun, or like just kill Cronley and try to get to the Gulch ASAP and like skip everything in between, because that's not really worth it to do. I mean, okay, technically you can also do a skeleton quest, right, from the Necromancer and Old Arcovia. That guy is like a side quest, right, so yeah, you can do that as well. Then you whip Warden Krieg's ass, right? Alright, Salazar, give me your weapon. I mean, he has it, right? Does he have it? He has it. Oh, nice. Okay, he's gonna drop it. How do you know he's gonna drop it? Well, you just look at his weapon, and if he has it in his hand, then he's gonna drop it. Here we go, Arcness of the Aether. Okay. And also we needed the Chthonian seals, right? For a craft on the Shard of Bernath, right? Give me those seals of bindings, guys. Oh, you can't do Act 7 because you need to kill Krieg to spawn the emissary. True. True. Okay, how many do I have? How many seals do I have? Hopefully I have 12 now, but I don't think so. I mean, I have 8 here in my... personal stash, right? Yeah, I need one more. Okay. Nemesis needed sacrifice, right? Sacrifice needs torment. Torment needs like a shattered soul, right? But I have it actually. Gil, corruption squall. Gil, corruption squall. Molten skin, and what's it called? Riftstone. Roiling blood. Makes a black tallow, right? Actually, we don't need one. Why did I craft so many? Oh, I need more seals now. Torment, right? Oh, it's in corruption. Yeah, those. Corruption, torment, sacrifice needs a gil. Okay. Sacrifice. Nemesis needs another blade sword. Okay. And there we go. We got our Nemesis relic ready. +1 Nether Edge, +1 Nightfall. I mean, Nether Edge is gonna be useless, but okay. It's gonna be way less damage because I lost the aura, actually. But I will have this kitty cat here. That item is bad? What do you mean it's bad? What do you mean? That item is bad too? Oh, I see. Going for that pro chain. Okay. We have like +6 to Nightblade right now, that's kinda crazy. Let's have her proc this thing, right? Why not? Also, let's talk to these guys in the Alcoven foothills. Do I have flashbang for DA reduction? Yes. Nemesis over in Dallas? I mean, the Dallas is a level 90 relic and Nemesis is a level 60 relic, right? So that's like the main reason I'm not using Nemesis right now. I will probably just use either Nemesis or Serenity later though. The texts, there we go, and there's another quest over here that you also can do. Do I have flashing for the reduction? I mean, yeah, I do. Gil. How do you say that? Guil? Guile? Oh, Guile. Oh, I see. Oh, that makes sense. Is that the pronunciation?
Guile.
Guile. Yeah, okay, Guile. Okay, thanks, Sarek. Today learned I have. Gale. We can skip the first one, right? Just need to kill the viziers and the second. Do I wanna do the second one though? I mean, yeah, maybe we get like a sick Golos ring, right? That would be nice HP actually. Acid shot concert. Well, yeah. But are there like so many of them actually? Like whose acid shotgun hurts? From the guys down here in the cave, maybe? Not really, right? I mean, they can hurt. Your picture is not an emote yet. Omega geil. Oh, the skeletal gargantuan. Those are scary. Mostly because of their slams though, I believe. I mean, yeah, if you have bad acid rest, then that hurts as well. Alright, what do we need? We need like a Imperious Goddess ring, right? Give me that. What? Okay, no ring at all. Fits bad now. With the hands. Yo, Angus man, how are you? There you go. Always exclamation mark build in chat. I'll give you the Grim tools. Let's wait for this poison to fade first before we activate it, right? Alright, 83, right? 11 levels to go actually. It's not too bad. I mean, any dual wield Nightblade is kinda fast paced, I would say. For leveling. We are at what now? 5 hours, 23 minutes. Yeah, we need like at least another hour. Right? It's I mean, yeah, it's actually gonna be like close to 7 hours probably. Like around 7 hours probably gonna be like my time. Which is not that great for a Nightblade. I mean, I did fuck up my early leveling though because I tried to do the ultimate thing, but I mean, it would have been great, like pretty good actually if I didn't fuck it up, I guess. But, oh well, maybe next time. Yeah, you're welcome. Next year will be better, what do you mean? Money? The year's like, what, 22 days old? And you've already given up on this year? What's wrong with you, man? Even if I were, so what? Where's she aiming at? Okay, now she hit me. Now she did. Oh, okay. Interesting level up. Alright, 10 more to go. Where do you put this? We put it... Man, I don't even know. Here, I guess? I want to cocktail for like OA reduction. Yeah, it's super RNG. Man, is this ability even worth it to cast? Like, what does it do? Oh, it's duration based actually. Oh, interesting. Okay, then it's actually worth it. Because it's duration based. And you pop it and then you have it for like 14 seconds or something. Right? Interesting. Okay. Amalgamation, there we go. Good as acted, right? So I just go for it. Okay, it's not cooldown now though. Okay. Wasn't too bad. So let's go back to Minova. We still need to like pick up a skill point here, or like an attribute point actually. And go back to Homestead. We did it! Feels good, man. These are a keep as well. They're like really good for physical retail builds. Yo, Gandalf, how you? Doc, think. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're gonna talk to Creed first, right? No, Ogrim actually. And choose these guys.
I have come to represent
I have come to represent Kaimit's Chosen. And yeah, why should you choose Kaimit's Chosen as a Nightblade? Well, usually you should choose Kaimit's Chosen as a Nightblade because of Malkadar's weapons, right? Because if you choose Kaimit's Chosen, then you can fight Malkadar in the Tomb of the Archon, right? And he has like a really good sword for Nightblades, so you can't get that if you're sided with Death's Vigil, right? While doing university stuff, nice. Yeah, I already did my fair share of university stuff for now, for today. But I guess it's like good morning to you, right? Alright, we are sided with comments, so we don't have to talk to them. We just know what to do and do that first before we talk to them. University XD. Says the guy who's probably learning for university right now as well. Alright, I still need like lots of seasonal bindings to finally craft my Shard of Bernath, which I should have done like 30 levels ago actually. I don't even know if it's like worth it anymore to do it now, but probably not actually. For the last remaining 9 levels, maybe probably 8 or 7 once I finally get it. Buy Saboteur. Whoa! Dude, I was thinking about making that whoa from the regular show from like a sound command maybe in my stream. That would be so awesome. The more I think about it. It would be so awesome, dude. Yeah, I wanted to do that as well, like currently it's like I only have time for streams and I mean I have to also do like build videos for the builds that I'm making on stream, but other than that I don't even have any time right now. Because of well, university. But yeah, once I'm done with my exams I will do it. I will do all of that. Take a day of streaming for head. Maybe. Wait, I didn't save the. Oh yeah, I did save them, right? Yeah, okay. How many of these do I have? 8? Okay, that's more than enough. Where do we go? Wait, what's out of. Why are these entrances closed? Hello? The memeiest build you've ever done. Kairos Cold, Kairos Tempest as a sorcerer, for example. That was actually even worse than Bone Dance. Like, it's actually worse, or like, it was actually worse than a like, items ability, right? Even though Kairos Tempest is like a mastery ability, and usually should be better than like an item ability. Yeah, was I even able to kill it honestly? Like, I don't think it even died. Finish my spellbinder. Yeah, I was like seeing that build from Lucas the other day. Kinda wants, like, maybe I'm gonna do a Creek spellbinder. Because like right now it's like an Aggravix spellbinder, but I mean, Aggravix is Kairos Tempest again, right? And I know Aggravix is like way better, but I don't know, I just don't like Kairos Tempest as a skill itself that much. It looks like the character is farting enemies to death. Physical Obliteration Oppressor, nice. I mean, Cold Devastation is pretty meme level as well, actually. But it can still like clear content because of its like the build being like able to kite around that much, right? Oh yeah, the worst build I ever made was trying to make Acid and Rusted Blade Burst like work with Venom Lance. I tried like a Venom Lance Infiltrator based around Amaras's Blade Burst and Inquisitor's Weapon Pool skills in between. That was pretty darn garbage. Acid Vitality Devotion. Wait, what? Death, like. Oh, Devastation. The conduit. Dude. Maybe it works for it. I mean, no. It won't. But the nerf Calidars is too OP. I mean, Agrovex was pretty broken, as far as I know. That's at some point, maybe? I don't know. Did it really get nerfed actually? Like a little bit, right? Agrovex got nerfed a little bit. Solid trousers? I mean, yeah, you can do that as well. And the thing is, like, even that Solid Trousers build was probably better than my Cold Catter's Tempest Sorceress, so... That's how bad it was. Like, a build literally throwing shit on your enemies was probably better than that build. By the way, I think the mythical version of this weapon is actually... Did I just change something around? No, I didn't, right? The mythical version of this weapon, I believe it's level 84, right? Yeah, right. So I should maybe craft it now. I should craft it once my experience potion is out, as like running out, right? Hey, one shot live. Welcome, welcome. 86. 8 more levels to go. Still no Shard of Baronoff, by the way. Stream without shard win, dude. You're not the first one who asked for that. I mean, obviously never, but maybe next year, right? Also, probably people are complaining right now that they can't see my 3rd place trophy, right? You know what really triggers streamers? When like so many people in chat write XD in the chat, like that's fucking triggering, man. Easy debate. Hey, welcome Morpheus, how are you? Holy shit. That's some next level XD. You would get banned for doing that? No, you get banned for calling people names. No mods, no ban. Me smork, me spam, right? This is freedom. Doing pretty well, Morpheus. No ban Adios for doing it. Any mods in chat? Yeah, where are the mods at actually? Mods are probably sleeping or something, I don't know. Anarchy, everybody wants to be me. Or you. At the jam surface. Hey, kappa, kappa, hey, kappa, kappa, hey. You don't know a Weep song? Why would I know every Weep song, dude? I mean, I know some, but not all of them. Hello? Chat? Let me enter, please. Okay. Right on Vibius. Weep Slayer. Dude, that Weep Slayer was kind of a meme build as well, actually. More like the Meme Slayer. That was a pretty top tier meme build too. Oh no, the best was I feel like the best one was the Amarasal Shield Burst. Like spamming ABB with your shield. It looked like so stupid. It was just like so funny, just watch the character slam his enemy like over and over and over and over and over with his shield actually. It's pretty nice. Yeah, Weep Slayer was the Flames of Ignafor build. Team. What do you mean team? I already ganked you 3 times. I'm not feeding your lane. What's the measure for a good, decent build? For example, to not die against Captain Bourbon. Which my Amarasal Shield Burst character did. He died. I don't know, like, everybody has, like, his own measurements, right? I mean, people on the forums would say that everything that doesn't clear Crucible in 5 minutes is a meme build. But those are some, like, fucked up standards, yo. Then my personal standards would be a decent build is a build that can clear SR50, main campaign, all dungeons, Lokar, and maybe Bourbon clones on top. Definitely Bourbon clones. And then, like, I don't know, the Celestials are kinda optional, I would say, but I mean, the more Celestials a build can kill, the better it is, right? Crate activated, yeah. Crate is such a risky boss, though. I only killed him once so far. And that one kill already cost me like 2 other characters. Oh shit, that slap, dude. Stop it. But I mean, look at this fight, right? Look at this fight compared to any of the troll fights or like Cronley. Talon's just like such a meme, man. He needs a buff, I think. Maybe an Elias. NMI as well would be nice. Yeah, the goal was like 10 minutes some time ago. And like on literally last patch it was like 6 minutes or like 7 minutes or something like that. And now it's like 5 minutes, like what? I mean, to be fair, they also switch around like the way how they do Crucible. Like before you used like the, I don't know, was it Vanguard banner? And you know, you use like the storm thing that actually reduces the resistance or something like that, I believe. Time for Zoom Zoom, 5 minutes for what? For Crucible 150 to 170. At least on soft core. But I mean, right, soft Omega low core. Also, welcome, no manual, how are you? You actually missed your opportunity to like ban 5 people for spamming. Guess you were lucky, chat.
Well met.
Lord Freitas, thank you so much for the follow, much appreciated, and welcome to the stream. Soft corn. I mean, you probably don't even have to like use half of your power for him, but the ruffians.
I am told that when the Legion was forced to abandon the capital, we made Fort Icon our
Oh,
own
shit.
authority.
How many hours to get to 420k? I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea. Someone will achieve it someday, I guess. It's like a long-term goal, right? Kill this guy as well. Okay, been there, done that. Level 87, still no Shard of Bernath, by the way. And I probably just gave him my seals that I would have needed to craft it. So yeah, no Shard, I guess. And yeah, I could switch over to the level 84 weapons, but I don't know. I kinda don't wanna do it actually. Return in 10 years, but you have to like keep watching, right? You have to like keep the stream running to actually gain points. Okay, do we do the skipperoo? We do the skipperoo, right? Game compilations 1. I don't know. Whenever I got my personal Alex the Seal, right? Or my personal Radio Kappa. Or my personal NimNHS. So yeah, what do? Is you stand over here, right, in this corner. You don't kill these guys before going here. And then you use a Shadow Strike / Blitz ability, click on them, and then you click on those, right? I didn't craft the weapons now. And yeah, that's how you do Astakarn Valley, or like Astakarn Road, basically. Oh my god, he's hacking. Please report. Yeah, it's actually the bad one. I fucked it up. Oh well. Just do it again. Not even all the way, I know, right? Damn it. Still not fixed. I don't think this will ever be fixed, like this is in the game since pre-release basically. Ah, that's a good one though. At least the second one was decent. Where did we go? We go this way, right? Yeah. And what else do we do? We're gonna leave a portal here really soon. Come back for it. Oh, let's check this deities. I did like no damage to these guys, they have pretty high cold resistance actually. Hello. Yeah, we leave a portal right about here and continue on to the 4 icon rift. I love it only locks mirrors, holy moly. What do you think about adding Locksmere to the pool of bosses in SR for the boss shard? That would be fun, right? Can't Chosen and Grim Dawn biggest losers? I do agree. But what if Korvac is actually like a good guy, right? What if you're the bad guy? Killing the good god of the sun, right? What if you're the loser? No, that can't be true, right? Because you're never the loser. Okay, let's go back to this here. Exactly, that's like... If Grim Dawn tells you anything compared to Star Wars, then it's that good and evil is never easy to tell, and it's like always a matter of perspective. That's not Star Wars, this is Grim Dawn, right? That's actually has like a decent story where like everything can be viewed as bad or good. And I talked about this before, right? Like the way gods work in Grim Dawn also are like a mirror of how gods work in real life as well. Because they only exist and they only have power if you believe in them, right? If you don't believe in them, well, they don't exist. Like they don't have power. That's also the same way how gods work in real life. Or like in real religions, I would say. God exists IRL? Well, only if you believe in him. If you don't, then he doesn't. That's how easy it is, right? And like, nobody else can tell you anything about it, but like... Or like, how do you say that? Like, nobody else can try to convince you otherwise, unless you convince yourself, right? Yeah, so next speed hack, there we go. Experience potion? Oh yeah, you're right. Thanks for the reminder. I mean, at least it only like expired when I did the skip run. It didn't expire before that, or like not too long before that. So didn't lose too much XP. It's fine. Didn't hand in like any quests while not having it active. That's like the most important part, to not hand in any quests ever without experience potions. Right? Because especially on Ultimate, they are your biggest source of experience. Alright, let's see if my Kadar drops us like a good... Can you stay open, please? And maybe like let me in? Okay. This guy drops like a weapon that's worth keeping or not. Oh my god, the blizzard actually doesn't hit him, right? Because he's like... Did you see the blizzard attack? Like it only hit... the cones of these doors, right? However you call that in English. That's not really a roof, but yeah. Yeah, Marketer is a real 5 hurt here. Use your environment to gain a tactical position. What? So what is this? Chart of the Abomination. Right, of the Abomination. What is that? Doesn't sound like anything I would like to use, but what's that? Aether damage? Chaos resistance? I mean, it's bad, right? That's the broke back for me, yeah. I don't disagree. Plus 5 DPS. I mean, plus 5 DPS to what though? To ABB, right? So, to weapon attack, it's like way more actually, right? Pork chomp. But it's level 94, so I'm not gonna use it while leveling anymore. Tier 3 acid devotions are kinda lackluster. Yeah, I mean, Yugal did get buffed. It's maybe not as bad anymore, but it was definitely terrible before the buff. I don't know how good slash bad it really is now. I mean, the Abomination proc is really good for poison, but not that great for acid actually. I feel like usually you go for Dying God, Ugol, and maybe something else. No, I did not remove it, I'm just temporarily disabling it for whenever I'm leveling. I will activate it once I'm level 94 again. Until then, you can keep collecting those blooms to gain VIP status, right? Isn't A-bomb proc Fire Aether? What? No, A-bomb is poison. Nani? Tainted Eruption is poison. This thing is chaos and this thing is poison. And Ugol is cold poison, I mean cold acid. So if you have like cold to acid conversion, this is really really good for acid. And also like the 3 points here in torches are really good. And even meteor shower can be good if you're like a dervish and have like full fire to acid conversion, alongside some physical to acid conversion. Then meteor shower is actually a pretty decent devotion for acid builds as well. Oh yeah, that one was Aether Fire, that's true.
I don't know.
But yeah, that one was garbage. Chip baited. I want to minus 1k, but I also want to minus 420k. First world problems, right? It's so cheap. Yeah, you can spam more of it though. Like, you can spam more minus 69 CAC W while also saving for minus 420k CAC W, right? We have 6 more levels to go actually. It's quite a lot. .36 cooldown. Do you get like 69 blooms in 30 seconds though? You don't, right? No, I haven't done it yet. I didn't have the time for it yet. But I will do it. Don't worry. I will do it soonish. Once I find some time. Please indulge me. What the hell? Yeah, we can play that later. I know it's like game music, but this leveling shouldn't take too much longer anyway, right? Let's check that. Feels okay, man. The fuck? Feels okay, man. Kind of reminds me of why there is no emote for like Seaman, for like the Seaman joke, right? Or there's no emote for the whale come joke, right? Hey, Mr. Loboto, how are you? Welcome, welcome. There are actually? Damn, I haven't seen them yet. Oh, you mean it's haha? Ever go to hang up laundry and remember you don't have arms? Pepper legs? What? I don't know. Interrogators of the Wolverines. Interrogators are not good. It is some kind of elemental damage, right? Might not be too terrible actually. Rune of Mimistor. Did I 100 that level? That character? No, he died at 91. That was pretty painful as well. Oh wait, there's no command for that one, right? I should make like a command for it. Okay, let me do that command real quick. How do we call it? I know how to call it. Okay, there it is. So we call it Calastair, really? I was gonna go with 4-head player, but Calastair is not bad either. I mean, okay, 4-head player is in the title anyway, so that's fine, I guess. There we go. I was thinking about also like doing like one YouTube video with like a best of with all my deaths, right? Like becoming even more and more ridiculous. It'd probably be fun for people to watch as well. Okay, what do we do? We need like 6 levels. 6 levels is a lot. Yeah, it was just like a bunch of small guys from the Blood Grove hitting me all at the same time because I had no armor. And like I instantly died because of that. I don't know, like I just didn't expect it at all. That's like the main reason why I died there. I didn't expect those guys to hurt me at all. Alright, Time Barons, yeah. Pine Barons should give me like at least 2 levels, right? Oh, fucking bridge blocking blizzard again. Are you kidding me? What is this? Yo, Plasma. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you in here. How are you? Oh shit. Oof. Okay. Level up for the healing. Seems good. Saying guten Tag to Plasma, Omega lol. How's your working day? I mean, yeah. Like everybody should know, right? I mean, it's not like the hardest thing ever to do, to know, right? You're actually writing it wrong, Ocelot. That's the problem. There we go. Like crazy. Alright, let's hope we don't die to Mogara or any of these. Dude, but we have so much CC, actually, it's crazy, against at least the trash. Like ABB freezing, Ring of Steel freezing, Flashbang, confusing. That's kind of what I want on this character right now, actually. To CC trash. Because of non-existent armor. Oh, okay. Chill out, kitties. Confuse G's with jazz. Oh shit, we do like no damage actually. Ghoul Wonkas. Okay. Here's a club. Fire Devastation, I mean, yeah, that's true. The Herald of the Apocalypse, right? That's a fun item as well to play around. My nightmare was mating with Mogara. Maybe my nemesis. Yeah, maybe. Did he like tuck her in the ass or right in the kitty? Dude, I have like 10 of these. Time to make another Blade Master? I don't know, like I've already made 2 Blade Masters. Kinda don't want to do a Blade Master right now. Or like not anytime soon. I still have other builds to make before we do like another Blade Master. Gotcha Doe. Welcome. welcome to the stream. Haven't seen Grim Dawn in a while, wait what? How come so? Make Pierce our Reckoning then? That sounds more interesting, that's true. Like, what do you use for that? Paladin or this Dervish, right? Or even, yeah, probably, not Dervish. Yeah, probably Paladin, right? Yeah, just do a weird dose with SR set and boom, you have a build. Yeah, that's true, that's a really strong build actually. But SR set is also kinda boring. I mean, it's a good set, don't get me wrong, it's really good, but it's kinda boring. Especially after doing like already 5 builds with this R set. Makes memes dreams. Yeah, that's true as well. That is true. Unless you need like conversion from a specific piece. For example, this Cold Granada Saboteur would probably not work with... Wait, could it work actually? With this R set as well? I mean, technically it could, right? Oh no, I need the shoulders. I need shoulders and amulet actually. Yeah, no, it wouldn't work on this one, for example. I mean, yeah, of course it works with NNO, like, NNO and SR set fit together like... I don't know, like... Death Knight and a Creek set, basically. I do know that I could do that build, and I will do it if what I'm trying now will fail. But I don't know, like, I don't know, it's Saboteur, like, everybody already did that, right? That's kinda not too creative. And it's really strong, probably the strongest Saboteur there is. But yeah. A little bit too boring as well. Nando, except I love Nando. NNO. You can also say like NNO, right? NNO, Nando. Why the D though? Nano. You can just say no to NNO as well. Just say no, you know? N and O? Yeah, I know that's and. I mean, that's why I say N and O. And NNO is like N and O, you know? It's like the short form of and, you know that? Adios. Shit, still 5 more levels to go, right? We need to kill some trash then. Some more trash. That's fine. We can disagree on that. I don't mind. Okay, let's go back to Pine Barrens. No, we actually kill everything, right? We also do, yeah, like we need the experience. We need to do Blood Feast as well. Last Feast might be a little bit bonkers, we will see. Also like all the tyrants here. If we don't see them correctly, like the thing is, Saboteur is really squishy and they have like no HP and no armor. So I need to see them. Otherwise I will probably just end up dead. Like I need to apply Fumble, Freeze and Confusion. Right. Hold shit, dude, chill out. Also, you never know, right? Just put a cluster there. In case needed. Whose grave is that next to the shrine? It is, it's one of the supporters, like early backers of Grim Dawn. Like there was one guy who was like a early backer, early supporter of Grim Dawn. And he actually died while the game was still in development. That's why they put the grave there, to like pay respects to him. So whenever I'm like shadow striking onto that grave to like get to the shrine faster, I kind of feel bad. Because you shouldn't like shadow strike on that grave, I feel like. You can if you burn Shadow Strike to F, that's true. At least I pay respects while Shadow Striking on it though. That's a good idea, I should do that next time. Chill out, guys. Fine fighting all of you one-on-one, but... Well, there's still some tyrants left, not really, right? Okay, let's charge in. Let's see all of them, and kaboom. Okay. Alright, 4 more to go. We definitely get one more level from the quest. Like from handing in the quests here. But then we would still have like 3 more to go. Like where do we even go, man? I mean, yeah, we kill Lucius, right? That's like another level. We do like the kill an Asteria quest, that's like another... Not really a level, but... And then we have like the other go to the Tomb of the... Like Tomb of Korvac quest, right? To kill some cultists quest. Yeah, we should get there somehow. I actually once tried to beat the fuck out of the grave and hope the super boss rabbit would appear. Interesting. It would kind of be like BM of Cray to do something like that though, right? Maybe. I don't know. yeah, Carmen's quest. And also there's another from Black Legion quest there if you kill Anasteria. Oh shit, it's already triggered. Let's try to not be inside the blood pools at least. Huh? Fabloppy. Bloodfeast the Ruthless, more like Bloodfeast the I don't ever hit my attacks-ness. Okay, that was kind of a terrible name, but... Bloodfeast the Fumbling. You never kill her, only wants to steal her hood. Yeah... That's fine. I always kill her when I'm sided with Comet's Chosen, that I don't kill her when I'm sided with Vigil. Where did you put the points now? I actually don't know. Oh yeah. I mean, technically we don't need it yet though, like... Could put it in the Searing Light. Or just Blood Shield, I guess. Just for like more absorption. It's fine, I guess. Go Blade Trap. If I had Ram Tank set, I would actually go for Blade Trap, but I don't, so I don't do it. You didn't know what the grave was for? Well, okay, fair enough. Stop raging at me, Rage Hearts. Is it even good for the set? Yes, with the set I think it's okay. But only then, like other than that it's terrible. The worst kind of game. I mean it's just as bad / good as OFF is, I would say. It's not worse than OFF. It's pretty decent for leveling actually. Like early leveling it's really good for that. But then again, like you have, like you're able to use OFF like way earlier than you're able to use Blade Trap, right? So not too many not too many people use it for leveling. When you're like leveling a caster Nightblade though, I would definitely use it. I think I was leveling my Phantasmal Blades, Blade Master like that actually, with PB and Blade Trap. Like whenever you're leveling Phantasmal Blades, it's pretty nice. I need to sell some stuff actually. Do you think Mythical Temporal Arc Blade is OP? It was OP because the proc was bugged, but it got fixed, and now it's definitely not OP. It's like a good weapon, yes, but it's not OP. Yeah, it's the two-handed Aether, like the Aether two-hander, there we go. It's a good weapon, yeah, but I mean, Aether doesn't really have that many good weapons for two-handers. Right? It's like the only good two-handed Aether weapon. I mean, okay, there's like some flesh warped core that you can also use for some builds, right? Those can be also pretty decent. They're gonna fix Chains of Anguish too, yeah. I mean, it's also bugged, that's why they're gonna fix it. Not because like the item itself is good, it's actually kinda... I mean, It's kind of terrible usually, but it's bugged. That's why it's like really good right now. For Crucible at least, for like softcore Crucible. And yeah, once the bug around it is gonna be fixed again, it's probably gonna be memed here again, unless for maybe some specific like casters, like some alchemists in Crucible, that can just like nullify themselves from the proc, right? Like you attack something and then you just nullify yourself once you have the debuff on yourself. And yeah, you don't have the debuff. I guess after the nerf, only Arcanist is gonna be able to use it, so I'm not sure though. I've not played it at all, really. Chains of Anguish. I actually don't know what the bug is either, but apparently it's bugged, and that's why it like doesn't activate that often or something like that. Like the debuff doesn't activate that often. Something like that, I don't know exactly. As I said, like I didn't really try it. Like last time I tried it was like maybe 3 years ago, and back then it probably wasn't even bugged, so. And like I actually, oh shit, like good in 2 hits activated, that's kinda bad. Okay, dodge this one, dodge that one. We got blast shield up again at least. That should be good enough. Die. I know the bug, but I won't tell you. That's kind of how the Chinese community in Grim Dawn was like at some point, right? With the DA. Or like after the DA fiasco, right? After the DA nerf. They're like, we know so many more OP builds, but we're not gonna tell you. Because you nerfed that one OP build that we did.
See anything you like?
I don't know, man. I think the game is kind of boring when you play like a completely broken OP build.
See you around.
So you kinda don't want to play like a broken OP build, I feel like. Still level 91, yikes. Okay, I'm not liking this. Hardcore Discord community builds. Wait, I have not really checked them out actually. I have no idea how they are. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Hurrah, Arman. Oh, Monka. Okay, that was the most terrible blade barrier I've seen in a while. Go roguelike dungeons. That's so Monka-esque, dude, what Logar said. No, in fact. No. No. I'm gonna do those quests first. Do those quests here as well. Okay. Is that so? I guess it's like a 30k HP water or something. That's what it is. Yeah, exactly. Like Chains of Anguish is bugged, and they're gonna fix that next patch. And people will probably not use it that much anymore after the nerf. Press X. X does for me, what do you mean? I rebound all my skills. Later. Press X to doubt. Okay. That's how it works. I mean, press X and then D. Puppet D song indeed. I don't have Puppet D activated though, I think. There's only so many emotes I can activate, chat. I'm sorry. I'm still a pleb. Just pay for more. Oh my god. You can donate me for more, then I can pay it. Just give me the last 2 levels. Game. Do I accept blood donations? No, man. I mean, I just accept whatever they will accept me in payment as well. I don't think I can pay for more. Like, I don't think I can pay in blood to get more emotes. I mean, yeah, Korn wouldn't be disappointed if you paid me in blood, but I don't know. Some blood for you. Yo, thank you so much, Morpheus, for the Twitch Prime, man. Alright, alright, alright. Some blood for unlocking emotes, I guess. I wonder how many emotes I can unlock with like 250. Thank you so much, Morpheus. 5 months already. Damn. Shit.
So, the three have to go.
Blooms out for Morpheus, yes. Who do we side with and what do we do? Still 64 to go. True. Okay, Azur's Wisdom, Soulguard, Powder, Dreek's Wayward, Soulguard, Bismir's Veil Touch, Bismir's Veil Touch. So... okay, I guess we go for Bismir's actually. Right?
The emissary war.
Why do I got Quadra elite spawn here? Are you fucking kidding me, man? I guess, I mean, the wolves can even heal themselves, right? Like these guys, right? Oof. Okay, one down. Okay, I got this. Bismirat. So we go back here first. Mic quality being weird or just my own? I don't know. Is it weird for you guys? Is my mic broken? Am I muted? Just wait for the day that they release the game as good as Dawn of War? No. I know, maybe next millennial, right? Maybe next millennial.
Yes.
Like muted. Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, yeah, we can speak to this guy in front of Steps of Torment, I guess. All one on your side? Okay. Yeah, I've had this issue as well sometimes. You need to like reload the page or like close the page and reopen my stream or something like that. I had this recently on Twitch as well sometimes. Like some like crackling noises in streams for no reason. I don't know why that happens. I guess Twitch is dying or something. Just don't use Twitch. It's the best fix. That's when you download porn in the background. Perhaps. Dunefiend Blade out of this one, okay. Seems good. Okay, but game, I need like 2 more levels. Can I please get like 2 more levels, please? I need them like really badly. Should I even go down there? I don't know, man. SLT is so scary. Okay, let's do it. I mean, we're not gonna do the dungeon part, but I mean the key part. But the pre-key part can be a little bit wonky as well for like local leveling. But this should be some good experience, right? I hope so, at least. Yeah, look at that's why, right? These fucking gargantuans hit you for like half of your HP, for like one hit. No. Oh, so they are resistant even? Oh, come on. I mean, the ghosts are pretty nice to kill though, right? Gives a decent experience here. Okay. I'm thinking about the shrine here in SLT. Do I want to do it or not? I think I'd try spawning it, and if there are like, I don't know, like 2 or more Gargantuan elites there, or like 3 or something, I'll probably skip it, to be honest. Oh, there's an elite here. Okay, 93, 1 more to go. What's wrong with my mic? I don't know. Probably nothing. What's wrong with your loudspeakers, Redden? Are they not loud enough? And what? Like 1 ghost zombies at the beach, 1 shots. Oh, in Titan Cost. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we got actually 3 of them, but they're like spread out. They're not all over here on this side. They're double elites here as well. Oops. Oh shit, man. Okay. I should have cleared this first. I kinda know that there are always people spawning there. Or like skeletons spawning there, but I fucked up. Holy shit, this guy. This port. Oh, okay. 2 down. Oh shit, more spawning. Like you could see the bones flying like all over here. Holy shit. There's so many healers in there though. They're all stacked together now. That's kinda terrible. I can't fight us like this. Oh shit, 4 more of them? Like a total of 7 Gargantuans here, are you kidding me? Or monstrosities or whatever. Oh shit, dude. I'm caged. Just kill them, right? Yeah, just kill them. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. It's gonna take me some time though. Okay, there we go. Okay, some more? Okay, why not? Why not spawn even more, right? Oh shit, okay. So they gotta kill the others on the other side, right? Are they like... Are they still stuck together? Stacked together? Kinda, right? But I can fight them from this corner here. Okay, kill the priests. Ah, shit. Okay, I think we did it. With Tremor or Internal Trauma? Usually you level with Tremor and then you like max out the first two skills because those two are flat damage and you just 1 point Internal Trauma. And use like a big fat two-hander. For example, like the blue item called Tremor. How fitting, right? And that's how you usually start leveling. Tremor is like a level 21 recipe, I believe. You can also find the weapon as well, I guess. And then at level 50 you can use like a Stone Fist Rebuke, which is like a random legendary, but it's quite common. But I mean, if you don't find it, you can also use the War Cleavers from the guys in Act 4, right? The Obsidian War Cleavers. Those are also really good. I think I have like everything explained in my how to level a soldier video actually. That is on YouTube as well. Like how to level a force wave soldier. Or like how to level any soldier with force wave basically. This part of the leveling is really slow. Like once you're out of quests that you can do, it slows down like a lot actually. Should have done 1 or 2 more quests on elites, I guess. Do the fist weapons actually face the right way now? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, now this guy might actually kill me, right? If we are not careful. Okay, first of all, let's kill the... There's also one problem I have here, because my Blackwater Cocktail looks exactly the same as his. So I don't really know which one is mine, which one is his. I guess this... Okay, the bigger one is mine, right? I mean, I'm just gonna like preemptively move around a bit every now and then. Oh, shit, but he's like not even close to dying. Oh my god, monk class, man. Look at all those debuffs, like what the hell? Oh shit, this is so dumb, man. What the hell? Okay. You can definitely die to this guy. That is definitely possible. He's gonna die now, right? Finally, holy shit. Okay. How much XP is this? Nothing? Oh, holy shit. Okay. What item he was holding? He wasn't holding any item actually. It's just himself. No. Okay, what do we do? This quest? No way. What do I do? I could go for this thing here, right? Rovari Legacy. Of course. There's like a guy in here, right, that you can also kill. Just kill Mog Jogan forehead. Where do we go? Where do we go? The boss is over here, right? Yeah, Primordium. I feel like Primordium is definitely the strongest Slith. Maybe even stronger than Elena. I mean, no, maybe weaker than Elena actually. No, he should be weaker than Elena. A little bit. Okay, this gave me like no experience at all, right? Oh shit, okay. Maybe we can like kill Bane Gargoth then. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I think that's too long actually. And my experience pot is actually gonna run out, right? God damn it, I'm not gonna use another experience pot for like this last piece of this level, right? If you want 94, just level up. Yeah, right. Just use the candy like in Pokemon, just level up. Candy bar or whatever it's called there, I don't know. Okay. Imagine dying at like 93 and 99% XP, man. Get out? Nah. What do you mean get out? What do you mean it's not time for locker set anymore? Oof. Okay. Yo, GG, do you have any shrines to unlock? I actually have, you're right. Oh shit, yeah, that's like the easy part. That's the easy way to level up now. Just use a shrine. You're right, man, you're real 5-head. I should have just done that actually, but now since I'm here, I kinda wanna at least walk to the next rift gate, right? Okay. Thanks for blowing the minds. Okay, we got it. Do I continue to the rift gate? I do, right? I just run through, try to not die, and grab the rift gate, and then I port out. So greedy, Mao. Oof, okay, I'm gonna die here. How many do I have here? Okay, that's easy. Okay, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Okay. See ya. Okay. You're level 94, we did it. I didn't die. It's a little bit close though. But yeah, thank you so much everybody for watching this ultimate leveling to 94 on YouTube as well. Hope I see you around on the next video as well. Take care, bye bye.